Hi, everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host, Lady D, and I hope you've all had an amazing week ahead. So, this week, what we've got coming up is we do have the eclipse. So, this weekend, it is going to be a very big weekend, this end part of March. So, we do have today, we have Venus conjuncting Neptune, and that's in Pisces because Venus has now moved back into Pisces. So we're going to feel this energy where so Venus has gone from Aries to Pisces. We're going to also feel Mercury moving the same, going from Aries to Pisces, and it's like going to hot to cold. But then we're going to have Neptune moving into Aries, and we've got this solar eclipse. So, as I said, today we've got the Venus conjunct Neptune. Venus conjunct Neptune can be a bit very delusional when it comes to love, relationships, and also finances. It's like you have all these good intentions and you want to believe what you want to believe, but there's this hidden mystery, there's this secret here. It could even be dissolving a relationship here or dissolving like money. So just think very seriously if you're going to be buying any big purchases. Then you've got Mercury going tomorrow, on 29th, is when we have the solar eclipse. This solar eclipse is a big one. It is in Aries, so it is going to be angry. It's going to bring out your strength. It's like curiosity killed the curious cat here. So I feel like be careful about what you're curious, what you want to stick your nose into, being a sticky beak. It is also going to be in conjunction with Mercury, which is by that time just still in Aries. So there's these big, strong thoughts, and it could be very strong opinions coming out with this. Plus, we've got a conjunction, even though Neptune is technically still in Pisces, it is very close to it. So it is classified as a conjunction. So again, bringing that delusion, what is real, what is not reality. And I feel like it's a sense of people being quite stubborn and really not giving in. And people not learning their lessons, I feel like is going to come up of this as well. Emotions be running high too. We've also got being Venus and Mercury close together, which is actually considering a conjunction. They're not full on. It's not a full conjunction, but it is still very close. So it's a lot about love is going to be coming up. It is stuff about finances, a lot of stuff about communication, a lot in your head. So there is a lot coming up with there. We do have some sextiles with Uranus, which can bring up some unexpected things, which are quite positive. And Pluto is bringing out this transformation where things, again, it could be like a situation where something's going to be ending but a new beginning, and that is also a positive thing that's coming out. But I feel like that the energies that are coming out this week is just going to be extreme and chaos and hectic. We've got then the 30th is when you have Mercury then going from Aries to Pisces. So that strong opinions, the argumentative going to a sign where it's like, I want to hide away from the world. I may be thinking things, paranoia. But Pisces also rules mental health, but it's also about having a lot of empathy for people, spirituality, having everything to be very nice, very calming. So it's this very mixed energies here that are happening. On the 30th as well, we also then have Mercury conjuncting Neptune. So it could be people spreading a lot of lies, a lot of manipulation during that day. And then you have the beginning of Neptune moving into Aries. So we're going to see over the next, this is going to be a long transit. It'll move back into Pisces later this year. And then next year, it'll be moving into Aries for like over 10 years. So we are going to see a difference happening with spirituality because Pisces, the Neptune does rule spirituality. It is part of Pisces. And it's going to be a more realistic, I feel like more of a realistic approach is going to come on. They'll be moving away of that kind of like hippie, sort of free, very free and easygoing spiritual awakening that's been happening, and where we got the more the left side of things, it's going to change with this Neptune moving into Aries. What I've got coming up here is that people being too bossy, there could be a sense of people interfering a bit, paranoia can come on, and I just feel like a lot of drama and people not want to negotiate. is going to be coming up this week. It is going to be a very chaotic week, I feel. So, but it's going to be exciting. We're all here for the journey and the ride. We are here for a reason at this time. So let's go to the caller. So we got here, it's Jerry, who's in West Palm Beach, Florida. So hi, how are you going?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I just wanted to see what was coming through on your end for me. What are
Okay,
you
let's have a
picking up on?
I feel like you're a good talker, like you're a good communicator, as like you like to spread the word. So I feel like if like it's good to have you on your side, um, because I feel like you're very comforting, you're very warm, you're also very nurturing, and you like to push people to their fullest. And when people don't even want to be pushed, you push them anyway, because you just want people to be the best that they can be. Is what I feel. I feel like that there is some hardship happening around you, and that life can be. Uh, it's hard, but you're trying to put it aside, and you're trying to make the best of what's here. Um, I feel like they're very encouraging, but I feel like maybe I don't know if there's a bully around or people thinking that maybe you can be, even though you're trying to help people, that it can be a bit too much. But I feel like you're just trying to help them to be there to fulfill their potential. But I feel like people are saying I'm hearing the word bullying, so I kind of feel that I don't know. It's maybe they're being too sensitive. I feel because I don't feel that you are, and I feel like you're quite understanding. You're just pushing them to be the best. Um, and I also get with you about items like finances or work. I get like a sticky situation around you. Like everything's a little bit sticky. It's a little bit messy. You're trying to sort things out, but I feel like it's just really really hard. And I feel like that there's someone
Just
there
life
who's
in
also
general.
okay. So I feel like there's someone there who's a little bit overbearing as well, who's not seeing the full story or both sides of the situation, and you're really trying to like explain and tell them. I feel like there's no just you can try, but I feel like this person doesn't want to listen to you because you take it. You do have a big heart and you're very caring, but they just don't want to listen. They're overlooking you, and I feel like that you might want to throw the towel in here or you might want to look for something else because I feel like it's just like you can't fix it. So you're trying to fix it and you just can't put it together. So I feel like it's going to be a bit frustrating for you with that. Um, so I feel like there's resolution with this. I feel like in May is where you'll decide whether or not you're going to stay or you're going to go. I feel like you're very talented, and I feel like that if you do choose to leave, because I actually see you putting your resignation in, so I kind of feel like you might be leaving of your own accord. And it's like, don't be scared because you've got full potential here. You're a very smart lady. You are very caring, and I feel like that you don't need the chaos. You don't need the hassle that's there at this workplace. What do you do for work?
Well, I'm on disability, but I do work per diem as an X-ray tech.
X-ray tag. What is that? So are you helping out with the machines?
Yes, I do the X-rays, and
Oh,
I just
okay.
fill in for people when they need vacations or sick days.
You're very talented. I'm hearing May, and I see you handing in a letter in. So I don't know if it's handing in your resignation or is it a letter.
I
I see
paint.
you handing in.
I do paint. What are you seeing me painting? Because I am a self-proclaimed artist. I do
Hmm.
paint, and I need to get back into it. It's been like a few years, and I've been saying I wanted to get started again.
Look, it could be because I definitely see a change in May, and I feel like you are going to be walking away from this job, or getting something new, and it could be that you are doing the artwork. I feel like that also too. You're a teacher here, and I feel like you also need to teach people and how you're doing your artwork. I feel like that you're quite fancy in how you're doing it and very detail orientated. I see you doing very delicate strokes, and you've been doing this for a long time, and I feel like it's start like you need to make money if you're doing what you do very well. And I do see this change because you're sick of things going up and down. So I do see that as being potential stream of income, not just saying artwork though. I feel like for you to teach others though, like doing classes here, could be something that could open up for you, especially after May. Because I do feel like there's a change here after
Okay.
May. Okay.
Well, that would be good. I could always use that.
Yeah.
I've tried selling my paintings and stuff before, but people just want to look. They don't actually buy.
I feel like you're going to have to either do like markets, or I don't know if you have markets over there, but I like where you can have your own little stand somewhere, or I feel like you're going to have to sell it to like businesses, like art galleries. I feel like you're going to have to not just sell it to the people, but sell it other things. I also feel like there's a thing here of commissioning like portraits. I feel like you're very talented, and like I feel like what your paintings are like pictures. So I feel like you can do personalized pictures here. So I feel like you need to think outside the box to where you're selling it. I just feel like you need to market it at different ways for that to become a reality. But I get like teaching a big part. I could see you teaching people on how to do the different brush strokes and things in different colors.
Okay.
Because your disability is not who you are. Yes, you have a disability, but I feel like you put that aside. You don't identify as having a disability. You don't identify as being a person. Is what you are.
Absolutely.
So you don't let that hold you back. But I feel like if you start marketing in different ways, I do feel like something will come of that. But I do see a little marketplace stand for you.
Good. Okay. Are you able to pick up from anybody on the other side that's around me?
Look, very quickly. Okay, very quickly. Look, I get something about mum, and I get like something about the cold shoulder or shoulder with her. So I don't know whether or not she give you the cold shoulder or shoulder. She's also very intelligent, but I feel like you do more than her. She more would lay back, like sit back a little bit. I see her in a chair just sitting back, and she does believe in you, but maybe she didn't show it when she was here. I do get that around you as well.
That's true.
So she just wants to say hi, and she just wants to push you to move forward. But thank you for calling in today. We have to leave it there, but I hope I've helped you today.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
So, bye. So everybody, it is going to be a hectic week. I hope you all have the best week. So if you want to contact me, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Facebook page is also Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram is Lady D as Psychic, and my TikTok is Lady D Psychic. And my YouTube channel is Lady D. If you can't find it underneath that, look up Danielle Psychic. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next week, which I might be in Canberra, because I'm going to Canberra next weekend. So if you're in Sydney, come to the Soulful Fair at Mona Vale, People Water RSL, and I'll see you next time.